knows what you're going to be able to distort by the end of 5 minutes. But if you have something which you get in the first few seconds, that's probably free of distortion. And the Chasam Sofer also said he once gave a psak. So somebody needed a quick psak. And then he wrote a tshuva. He wrote a response at his leisure, explaining why he gave a certain psak. And his son, the Chasam Sofer, asked the Chasam Sofer, he said, Father, you see that what you wrote, the evidence that you brought to bear on the question, is questionable at best. We can refute everything you wrote. So don't you want to retract the initial psak you gave? And the Chasam Sofer said no. He said, I believe that whatever psak comes into my mind right off the bat is the actual true psak. That which I write a tshuva later on is just because I can't issue a psak without giving some sort of background. But it's the intuition which I experience in the first moment which actually gives me the psak. And later on it's just in order that it be official or semi-official that you're written down. Sorry? Not by the Chasam Sofer. By you and by we morons, it's even less than a 50-50 chance. Chasam Sofer wasn't born the Chasam Sofer. When he was born, he sucked his thumb like any other baby, right? Or however old he was when he sucked his thumb. But it was by toiling and being diligent and mastering the large areas of Torah that he got to the point where he was able to say, my intuition is Das Torah. It's going to be in sync with the Torah's intent or the Torah's wisdom. And there's a sefer written by one of the Rishonim called the Chasam Sofer, very classic sefer. And I forget who it was, but there was another Rishon, if I recall correctly, perhaps it was an Achron, but I think it was a Rishon, who refused to learn the Chasam Sofer. Of course, it was a minority. He refused to learn the Chasam Sofer and use it as a legitimate halachic source, because the Chasam Sofer, Rabbi Yehuda Iserlin, made up all the questions, or most of them, in the Chasam Sofer. They weren't actual questions which were asked him, they were questions which he made up in order to write a tshuva. And this Rishon, again, I forget who it was, said that there's a special siyata d'shmaya, not just intuition like the Chasam Sofer said, but a special siyata d'shmaya which comes to a person when he's asked the shaila halacha l'maisa. When somebody actually needs to know the halacha and comes to ask, so then there's a special siyata d'shmaya in that person. But the Chasam Sofer, he was never asked these questions.